Hello everybody, welcome into Talking Fitchburg on this Tuesday, August 2nd, 2022. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Hope you had a great day. Glad you're tuning in with us for Talking Fitchburg this evening. Got a great show lined up for you today. We're going to take you out to the blood drive that took place at the community center today in honor of Mandy Miller. Mandy, a longtime employee of the city of Fitchburg in the senior center. And she organized a community blood drive here in Fitchburg because she needed blood. We'll show you that story coming up. Plus, we check in with CC at the Recreation Department. Summer's not over just yet. Got some events coming up for you. Plus, we do look ahead to fall. Okay, fine. We're looking ahead. That's the way it goes. But we'll have her up in just a little bit of time, give you the info on including flag football, discount tickets. We got it all for you coming up in that interview. But first, let's get to the headlines. Let me start with heat safety. Yes, it is hot out there, and it's going to be hot tomorrow as well. So want to make sure you stay safe. Two areas here. First, just yourself, whether it's heat exhaustion or heat stroke, please take either one very serious. Get yourself out of the elements if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, regardless of, it doesn't matter what it is at the time. Get yourself out of the elements. Make sure you drink plenty of fluids. Stay inside during the midday heat. Watch for heat cramps and that heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and never leave kids or pets in a car, which takes us to our next story. That's park, look, lock. That's right. Even though summer is flying by, it's already August. We should continue to be careful with the extreme heat, especially when we are inside a vehicle with children or pets. Put a toy up front as a reminder. Put something you need in the back seat. And of course, look before you lock. Some great safety tips here. Remember, cars heat up, or vehicles heat up super fast, especially on hot days. That speed increases double. But no matter what time of year, make sure that you park, look, and lock, and be safe out there. I've mentioned this before, but I love businesses that put up the sticker, did you check the back seat, to make sure that you don't have any loved ones left in those vehicles. All right, other news. Jazz at 5 is coming up tomorrow night. Don't want you to miss out on this. It'll be out at McKee Farms Park tomorrow night. Two great performances happening tomorrow. It kicks off at 5 p.m. and then headliner at 6:30 p.m. So come on out for some great music, great fun in the park there at McKee Farms Park. And they'll have this 2 times in Fitchburg, and then the other 2 performances will be held downtown on State Street, where Jazz at 5 first began. But we're glad to still have them here in the city of Fitchburg. Introduction to Canva. For all you photographer fans out there looking for an editing program that will help you with, well, making some cool stuff. And more. Not just photography, I guess. It's a whole bunch of different things. Either way, learn how to create professionally quality graphics with a free Canva account, make cards, filters, social media posts, and more with this online tool. Got to register for it, though. 608-729-1763 to register for this program. This is put on by the Fitchburg Public Library and the Technology Center starting at 7 o'clock p.m. on August 10th. Turning our attention to programs happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center, we have the UW Med students programming returning this month. UW students holding 2 different events. First one is healthy eating, healthy living. Diet is one of the best things to help one age gracefully. Simple adjustments can go a long way to build a healthier eating pattern. Using tips and recipes from the United States Department of Ag, that's USDA, and the National Institute on Aging, NIA. They will show you how to prepare healthy and tasty meals. Woo, like those tasty meals, and where you can find good recipes and how to adequately cook for 1 or 2 people. This first one is happening on Thursday, August 25th at 10 a.m. So come on out. You also have preventing older adult falls. Falls are the leading cause of injury in older adults, 65 and older, making them a significant concern in this age group. Although common, falls do not have to be an inevitable part of aging. Learn simple ways to keep your feet and reduce the likelihood of falls to maintain your independence. That event will be happening on Thursday, September 1st at 10 o'clock a.m. And you can register for both of these at the Senior Center website. That's fitchburgwi.gov. And then click on the Programs tab to register or give the Senior Center a call. Great programs there for sure. Turning our attention to a salmonella outbreak with peas. Yeah, I want to make sure that if you didn't hear about this, we got this in the update this morning, but want to get it in the show. This is what it says. Wisconsin Department of Health Services is working with the partners at Department of Ag, Trade, Consumer Protection, and local public health departments to investigate cases of salmonella infection associated with shelled peas. That peas were sold at a Green Barn Farm Market from farm stands and farmers markets in Ripon, Green Bay, Madison, Fond du Lac, and Green Valley Acres Farm and Company farm stand in Neenah. If you have any of these peas in your fridge or freezer, do not eat them, throw them away. And of course, if you want to learn more about this or the symptoms, which you can see on your screen, including diarrhea, fever, abdominal pain, or vomiting, there's more information at Department of Health's website on this outbreak. We'll share the link where we got this story from, so you can check that out online. Just watch or tune in to our Facebook page and YouTube page, and you can get the link for that story. And finally, I like the title of this one, How to Be a Parent. If you're looking for some common ways to answer questions, and if you're a parent, you know kids have lots of questions, but always good time to talk with your kids no matter what. And this is some of the ways that they suggest you could talk to your kids. This is coming from the Gottman Institute, but Children's Wisconsin and Child Abuse Prevention sharing this story, and I wanted to share it with you. So take a look here. It says to be a parent, or how to be a parent. Your children wants to talk to you, but instead of saying, let's say they're worrying about something, and don't say don't worry. Say that's a big worry. I get it. You're listening to it. Don't feel that way. No, instead say you're upset. I would be too. How about don't be disappointed? Instead, why don't you try, you have every right to feel disappointed. I felt like that when I was your age. That's a good one. I like that one. Don't be like that. Yeah, try this one. You are mad. I understand. You have every right to be. How about don't be mad? It hurts to see someone do something that you don't want to be able to do, but you can't yet. And finally, you are too sensitive. You are mad. I'm sure you have a good reason. I want to hear about it. These are all great alternatives to talking to your kids, and glad to share them here on TF. All right, that does it for our headlines. Coming up next, we open up our digest. We're going to take you out to the blood drive that happened this morning in honor of Mandy Miller. Well, that story next right here on Talking Fitchburg.
You could be spreading the coronavirus without realizing you have it. So follow guidance from authorities where you live and do your part. It's important to limit in-person interaction with anyone outside of your immediate household, but phone and video chat are safe ways to connect. It's also important to limit any social gathering. This advice applies to people of any age, including teens and younger adults. Visit coronavirus.gov for the latest information.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
Our hearts are made stronger by how we treat others.
Put her there.
The light you share can impact those around you, but so can the darkness.
Later, twerps.
Did Pete saying mean things bother you?
So when you reach out to another person, take a moment to consider how they will feel and let your heart be the key to making a difference. Because of you, someone's entire day, year, or even life can change.
In every heart, there's hope.
Brandon met a girl on a dating app. He finally found the courage to ask her out. No answer. He started to panic. Was he being...
Hey, sorry I didn't respond. I was driving.
She must be a keeper.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
Ready!
We don't have time for spills.
Next. We
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. We're now going to take you out to the blood drive that was held at the community center this morning. It was in honor of Mandy Miller, and of course donating blood no matter what time of year is awesome. But when you hear Mandy's story, you might think twice about why it's so important to donate.
Blood donation saved my life. Almost a year ago, I wouldn't have lived if I wouldn't have gotten 10 pints of blood. So that's your entire blood volume and then some. So yeah, it was very scary. They needed to transfuse blood very fast, so they had 2 IVs with blood going in at different points during my hospitalization. And it got really scary. I mean, it was actually really scary because it was like, if they were asking me, if we can't get this in fast enough, will you give us consent to go into your carotid artery? And I was like, yes. What do you say to that? So very overwhelming. And like you said, I wasn't super coherent most of the time because when they were giving me blood, I had just crashed. And then I crashed again another few days later. And so I was kind of out of it. But yeah, I've thought an awful lot about it in this past year. It sincerely has meant the world to me that I was able to receive the blood that I got when I needed it the most. I never in a million years thought I would ever have to have blood transfusions so quickly, and they were there for me because people donate blood. I have so much gratitude towards people that donate blood, and if you're doing it for the first time, thank you. It means so much. I live a joyful, contented life, and I'm only able to do that because blood donation saved my life. I've always been aware of blood drives because my mom and dad have been involved with them my mom's entire adult life, my dad's entire adult life. My dad has been a donor since he was in the Army, and now he's like 75. So, and my mom has been coordinating blood mobiles in Barron County for 40 years, I don't know. So, and I remember in high school, I coordinated a blood mobile at our high school. So it's not like super new to me, but at the same time, I'm so happy that we have the space here at the Fitchburg Community Center, and I work here, so we can just like set it up and make it happen. 3 of my friends are first-time donors, and they're coming today. 2 of them are very scared. But not only are they friends, but they're coworkers. And we are just a really big family down at the senior center. And so it just delights me that people want to give back. Friends of mine that are donating today are also remembering how they felt a year ago when things weren't looking good for me. And so it means a lot to them too, I think, to be able to donate today. And I'm excited. I'm really excited that they're giving it a shot for the first time. That's important. I have some of my volunteers are coming up from working down at the senior center. Roger's coming up to give blood after a while when he's done volunteering. So it's just a great place. I'm surrounded by people that are giving, and this giving blood is probably one of the greatest things somebody could do, is to give blood, because it's so needed. I wanted this blood mobile to have more of a northern Wisconsin blood mobile feel, like how my mom does her blood mobiles. So like I made a ton of banana bread this past weekend, so that there's homemade banana bread, and I've got cheese and crackers, and just trying to make it more cozy in here. And then we have this amazing ukulele group, the Fun Fitchburg Ukulele Network. And I was like, you know, it'd be really fun to have like some music. So I asked if they would play in the hallway just as some background music. So yeah, so this amazing group is out playing and singing and playing, and they're doing all the songs from the 70s and 60s. So it's just to try and add a little more fun and joy to the day, because I'm just so happy to be here. To everyone that donates blood, thank you sincerely from the bottom of my heart, and other people who have received transfusions I know must feel just as grateful as I do. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I'm so delighted to be here today, and it's only because I received 10 pints of blood when I needed it the most.
I want to thank Mandy Miller and everybody who donated blood today at our community blood drive. Certainly check with the Red Cross on upcoming events to donate blood. And Mandy's story is something else, so we're glad she was able to share that with us. And we'll look forward to checking with her, as you can do each and every day, with what's happening at the Fitchburg Senior Center. Take a quick break. Coming up next, we open up our guest segment. We're checking in with the Rec Department next, right here on Talking Fitchburg.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be blood. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life, but how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have prediabetes, a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, but more than 80% don't know they have it. The good news is, prediabetes can be reversed, and for many people, healthy changes in their daily routine can make a big difference. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Severe weather can strike anytime, anywhere, but there's a simple way to stay safe. Hey, Jim Cantore here. I stay safe in dangerous weather by planning ahead. You can stay safe too with a few easy steps. Build an inexpensive kit with supplies for your family's needs. Write down important information like phone numbers and medications. Always talk with your family, and remember any pets in your planning. Be ready, be safe. Start your plan today at ready.gov/plan.
If you love them enough to suck the snot out of their nose at 4 a.m., then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining today from the Fitchburg Recreation Department, our friend Cece. She's back, and she's got some great programs to wrap up another great summer and head into the fall. Cece, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am ready to rock here with some fun information in our rec department, because training camp just kicked off, with football. So I expect some flag football in this update, among other things. But as we wrap up another summer season, there's still some openings for some of the summer to wrap up. The first one to talk about, though, is the summer attraction discount tickets. You still have some of those available, so get on it.
That's right. We've had record sales this summer. Let me tell you, we've ordered Mount Olympus tickets 3 times now. So we ordered our last batch. We've got 200 Mount Olympus tickets, $10 each. Noah's Ark tickets, also some left, about 70, I think, $29 each, and some tickets to the Milwaukee County Zoo for adults and kids. So if you want more information, that's on our website. We've got a page for summer attraction discount tickets, and come into our office, bring cash or check, and we'll get you off on a summer adventure.
Come to your office and bring cash. That just sounds awesome. Other programs coming up. You've got your community Brewers game trip to American Family Field. Sounds like a lot of fun. And it's the Dodgers. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's a great matchup. We picked this game a long time ago, and it just worked out that It's like a great team. So that's awesome for us. But yes, that's going to be on August 18th. It's a 1:10 p.m. matchup. We've got bus transportation if you want that, or if you just want some discount tickets, you can buy no tickets as well.
Yeah,
sorry, no tickets, no bus. You can buy
no bus
tickets only.
This game should be good. It'll wrap up the series, so it could be the tide breaker game, if you will. You never know. Maybe Kershaw will be pitching. It'll be a good game. U Sports fencing camp, that's still out there, huh?
That's still out there. Yeah, we we were supposed to have the 6th to 12th grade earlier this summer, and of course, instructor caught the dreaded COVID, but he's doing great now, and he's doing both camps for 6th to 12th grade and 2nd to 5th grade happening on August 8th through the 11th. So it's a 1-week camp. So you're going to get out there and you're going to learn how to swashbuckle a little bit, how to score points. And it's a very popular Olympic sport, but one that's not maybe that well known.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just the lack of Wisconsin like not knowing or just the overall sport, but it sounds like a lot of fun. And what kid doesn't like to play with a sword? I'm just saying. So
safety sword.
Safety first here at the recreation department. All right, moving our attention to NFL flag football. The excitement begins very soon.
That's right. Yep, we've got leagues for kindergarten all the way through 8th grade. So the younger kids, K through 1st and 2nd through 3rd, are going to be just a local league. So there's no travel. They're all the practices and games are at McGaw Park. And then the older kids, they're going to practice and play their home games at McGaw Park, but you're going to also travel to other local communities for away games.
Yeah, flag football is a lot of fun, and you do need some coaches to volunteer as well.
We do. We couldn't run this league without parent coaches. So, if you want to be head coach, certainly you can sign up for that when you register your child. But even if you just want to help out kind of running practices, you can do that as well. Just indicate when you register.
Does it come with like a playbook, CC? So like if you're a coach, like do you get the playbook of, deep pass left and that was a bad example, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, we help our coaches out. Not everyone has coached football before. It can seem intimidating. We do have some resources for coaches to help them, like schedule practices, how to, warm-ups, drills, different activities that you can be doing with the kids to get them, used to throwing the football, catching the football, plays, that kind of thing. We don't just leave you out to dry and say, okay, go have fun.
Does it come with a whistle too? I'll sign up if it comes with a whistle. If it doesn't come with a whistle, I'm out. It's a deal breaker.
Well, Jeremy, for you, I think we could make an exception. We could work something out.
You're too nice. We also have instructional soccer with a partnership with the Sonic Sports Club.
That's right. Coming up this fall, September 11th is when the program starts. So this is going to be a 6-week program, introducing kids to the sport of soccer and also working on skills for kids that have played before.
Fantastic. All right. Attention all science lovers, Robotics Evolution Camp. This just sounds like a lot of fun.
That's right. So this is going to be Lego-based robotics. So we are building stuff out of Legos. Who doesn't like Legos?
I don't know one person who doesn't like Legos. Just saying.
They're for everybody, especially kids. So you're going to build something, and then they also use computers to program those Lego robots to do tasks. So
fantastic.
Very fun.
Yeah, that's grades 4 through 8. So get them signed up quickly there. I'm sure that one will fill up fast. All right, turning our attention to the adult programs, although I'm going to try to get in that youth enrichment one. We've got pickleball lessons for beginners coming up and intermediate. This is great. Pickleball is like a huge thing now, CC. Like there is no doubt about it. It is continuing to grow.
Very popular sport. It's perfect for all ages because it's simple to learn. It's not quite as challenging as tennis is. So you don't have to be running all around the court. It's good for little kids whose short little legs can't move them everywhere quite as quick, but also great for the older adults who just maybe don't have the range of motion that they used to. A family game that everyone can play. So it's a lot of fun. So if you're looking to learn, we've got beginner lessons. It's 3 of them on Saturdays, August 6th, 13th, and 20th. And basically you'll progress through the basics, learning, basic paddle grips, how to hit the ball, how to keep score, the rules, that kind of stuff. If you already know all that stuff and you want to do an intermediate kind of thing, we have a clinic for that, a one-day clinic on August 20th. So you're going to go over kind of the next level of skills. You're talking about paddle grips for like new types of shots. You're talking about strategy for when you're playing doubles. You're talking about, different dinks that you can do, those little teeny tiny hits to just barely get it over the net. A lot of fun stuff going to go on in that particular clinic. And people love David Shee, our instructor. The people we've had take his lessons so far this summer are raving that he is just so nice and fun and great.
Yeah, you got to stay out of the kitchen you can be in the kitchen for a little bit of time, but you got to be careful when you're in there doing your dinks. That's all I'm saying. All right. Yoga for all levels. And you just said you do some yoga yourself. So yoga is good for anybody.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing the August session here soon. It's going to be August 16th through September 13th. So if you want to sign up for that session, certainly get on that because it's coming up here quick. But yeah, this is a class that's great for all levels of ability. So you're going to find mobility, stability, and strength by incorporating functional movement techniques. So this is a whole body practice that, any level, if you need a chair, if you're like advanced, if you're beginner, can enjoy.
And finally, if you're really looking to get it moving, Zumba. That is the epitome of dance and everything. That's the way I describe it anyway.
The epitome of fun, Jeremy. It's fun. And you're
F-U-N,
not
I
even
got
know
it.
that you're working out because you're dancing. It's great.
Maybe if I could do like Zumba and pickleball at the same time, like that would probably pique my interest.
I mean, Jeremy, nobody is stopping you. You can be out there showing off your like Latin dance move on the pickleball court. Like you hit the ball and then you just kind of give it a little shuffle, come on, get creative. But yes, so we've got Zumba. That's pretty much always going on. Current session is already up and running and actually coming to an end here. So we'll be getting a new one up. Have not finalized details on that yet, but this current one will be ending August 16th. So if you want to drop in for just one, see if you like it, certainly you can do that. $6 for that.
All right, we'll be ready for the next season. And if folks want to get signed up with any of these programs or learn more about the recreation department, how can they do so?
Yep, they can visit our website, fitchburgwi.gov/recreation.
Cece, you are the best. I appreciate it. Love the moves, and we'll see you next month.
Can't wait. Talk to you soon.
You bet. Cece from Recreation Department has said, stop by, say hi to Chad and Cece, pick up those discount tickets, sign up for the programs, and check the online catalog as well. We'll take a quick break. More to come. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.
Como padre, todos los días son un desafío. Y hay que estar ahí presentes. No importa lo cansado que uno esté, hay que estar ahí presentes para ellos. Cuando los niños aprenden algo nuevo, es ese momento mágico y especial. Y creo que presenciar ese momento es mi favorito.
The central and midwestern U.S. averages more than 850 tornadoes each year, and lately, the number of floods has been rising in the region too. So chances are, there will be more twisters and floods near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are, you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Wrapping up the show for today, I want to thank our friend Cece from the Fitchburg Recreation Department helping us out, sharing some great information. Make sure you check the website at fitchburgwi.gov, go to the rec department and see all the programs coming up. That fall schedule is going to be sneaking up as well, as you saw flag football in there already. So definitely want to get the kiddos signed up for that. And again, we thank Mandy Miller for sharing her story and all of you who donated blood today at our community blood drive. As we wrap up, remember you can stay connected with Fact TV right here, and have a good evening.